𝐼𝐼𝐳𝐼𝐴 Stadium and the Gridiron on Grandview. It is week number 6 of the Ohio High School football season, and tonight in a Suburban League National Conference matchup, the undefeated Nordonia Knights, they ride high into 𝐼𝐼𝐼 with a 5-0 record to take on the 3-2 Wadsworth Grizzlies. Hello once again, and thank you for joining us for another WCTV production of Wadsworth Grizzly football. I am Mike Elkins, along with my partner, Robert Rickenbacker, and the Grizzlies currently ranked in the computer polls at number 6 in Division I, Region I. They have back-to-back contests against undefeated opponents, Robert, and last week, number 14 state-ranked Hudson proved to be the better team on the scoreboard despite an outstanding effort by the Grizzly D. Now this week, the number 10 state-ranked Knights in Division II and currently number 3 in Division II Region 5 computer points, they sit atop the National Conference standings, and they're tied with Hudson. However, a win tonight for the Grizzlies, and if they win out the remaining conference schedule, could realize a share of the Suburban League title. But, Robert, they would need help from the Knights, who are yet to play Hudson. That's 7 days from today, next Friday night. But the Grizzlies, they've got to take care of business tonight, or else that National Conference championship is out of their control.
You got to worry about tonight first, but let's talk a little bit about last week. Last Friday night, the clocks turned back a decade or so to an old-school defensive slugfest that the 𝐼𝐼𝐼 Stadium has not seen in quite some time. Now, Hudson led at half 7-zip. It was 14-7 late in the game until Hudson put the game out of reach with a 22-yard field goal with a little under 4 minutes left in the game. Wadsworth defense did play stellar all night, especially considering that they were on the field for 76 plays last week.
Wow.
27 more plays than their offense. So now with that, Ian Kaufman had fumble recovery. Madigan, I believe, had his 3rd interception of the year. Blackburn and Peyton Pappas had a sack. The defense was there. Braden Prost was awesome. 13 tackles, 2 tackles for loss last week. Braden Prost had an excellent game, but it was the offense that just never seemed to get in rhythm last week.
Well, Hudson's defense was spectacular as well.
And you can't take away from Hudson. Hudson's a well-coached team, great athletes. Just we couldn't get clicking, and I know Coach Todd took the responsibility for that, and as a good head coach, he's going to do that, I understand. But, Figure A and Will Stack was really the offense last week. Kyle Figure A had 17 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown. Will Stack was 9 of 17 for passing, 84 yards and a touchdown. Now, he had also he had 14 rushes for 61 yards. He did end up having 2 interceptions that were costly, of course. Davis Nye had 5 catches for 64 yards. Win the lottery tonight. Okay. Or tomorrow night, either night, I don't care. Will Stack going to keep it and run it in. And he's tackled for about a yard lost by number 35 of the Knights.
Yeah, that's that big linebacker, Logan Villamagna. 6 foot, 205-pound senior. He's quick.
Very quick. He was, if I recall right, reading the stats, he was a second-team All-Suburban player last year for the Knights.
Yeah, he's got 7 tackles for a loss coming into today. We'll make that number 8 for him.
And linebackers being that active, again, you got to give credit to the defensive linemen eating up those blockers, allowing you the freedom to get in there. Play clock's down to 3 seconds. Just gets it off. Davis Nye on a jet sweep, turns and cuts up north and south and scores.
Well, I like the play call for 2 reasons. One, you're taking advantage of the speed of Davis Nye. You're expecting him maybe to go to the outside, but what do the Knights do? They shut the outside down, and he tucks it in and goes inside and scores 6 for the Grizzlies. You see how they do a nice job, and then Davis Nye has no choice but to turn it upfield.
Nice snap. Will Stack gets it. Figure 8 bounces it left. Picks up the first down as he bowls over number 8 for the Knights, which was Tucker Rusk. He just bowls him over and picks up the first down.
That's one of the things you love about Kyle Figure. He's just got a nose for the end zone, and he knew what he needed there for a first down, and indeed he got it.
The Knights showing blitz. Herminski, number 7 in the middle, was showing blitz. Now he's backed out of it. Down to 50 seconds left in the quarter. 4 seconds on the play clock. Just gets the snap off. Will Stack has to roll right quickly. He's got a lot of open field to run. Picks up the first down. A little shake and bake and gets out, pushed out at the 5-yard line.
That's a good decision by Hiscock down on the goal line. Is he was one-on-one with a safety, and he avoids a block in the back and allows Will Stack rolling to the right. A lot of real estate in front of him. Gets a big pickup, and it's 1st and goal now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the Knights. Blitzed the linebacker off the edge, and he lost contain when he did that, and Will Stack just rolled out, and lots of territory to run down the field there. Will Stack keeps it. So it looks like he's going to be down just short of the goal line.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him at the 1. 2nd down and goal from the 1, and that will do it here in the first quarter, as I don't know if we'll get another playoff. It's been an impressive performance by this defense, and again, Wadsworth offense taking advantage of those turnovers. And on that punt play, that's a turnover in my opinion. Just a bad break for the Knights. Yeah. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Wadsworth 7, Nordonia nothing. Partner, pretty good.
Labus. His father stopped up, and Barrett's playing a lot of receiver again. Fake to Davis Nye, and Will Stack in for the score. Grizzlies up 13-0 with an extra point to be tacked on here in a moment. Now, Barrett Labus, if I saw, what did I see? On 13 offensive touches he's had this season, already 87 yards from scrimmage in 3 games so far.
I like that play call because the fake to Davis Nye forces that linebacker to respect the play of Davis Nye getting to the edge. So his job is to contain.
Dinwiddie's kick is up and good. And Grizzlies lead 14-0.
And that linebacker.
Hopefully not. Coach Knapp's not going to over here throw something at me, but yeah, they can put up points. What were they averaging? What did I see? 38 points a game?
Yeah, they're averaging 37.8 points a ball game, and they're giving up only just over 16 points a ball game. And their average margin of victory, of course, is 21 points, and they're down 14 right now against the arguably one of the better Medina County but Suburban League defensive units.
Yes. And again, we were talking earlier, what kind of game were we going to see? As you see the student section, and
it's Country Western night, right?
Cowboy hats, I see.
Yeah. Where's your cowboy hat, partner?
It's at home.
Wadsworth, 10:32 remaining in the first half. Your Grizzlies, 14-0 over the undefeated and number 10th ranked Nordonia Knights.
Grizzlies offense ready to go for the 4th possession. Hopefully we can stick it in the end zone once again. Figure is in the backfield. Tom Arnold at H. Figure with the carry. Nice running room, spinning out of a tackle. Picks up a nice 11, 12 yards on first down.
Now Kyle Figueroa just churning and churning and churning and eating up the yards in a Grizzly first down as they cross the 50 into Knights territory. Good blocking on the left side of that line, and Figueroa with a hit and spin off that safety, and downfield blocking by Aaron Reese.
Aaron Reese. Now, give Figueroa a little breather here. He's been a workhorse in the last couple series. Metzger fake to him, and Will Stack sticks it in the end zone. Grizzlies up 20-0 with plenty of time to add more on here in the second quarter.
Well, Asher Wilson, number 52 of the Knights, he bites on the fake to Metzger, and that left the lane wide open for one Will Stack to march into the end zone, and the Grizzlies looking to go up 21-0. PAT is good.
And Woody's good once again on his extra points.
Perfect on the season.
So Grizzlies lead 21-0. 8:39 left in the first half.
Football game sponsor. Support local businesses and check out www.amandaandre.com.
Backfield for the Grizzlies.
Will Stack going deep, looking for Keating, who has a step on his defender, and he catches it as he goes out of bounds on the Knights' 39-yard line. Nicely done. A well-placed ball. As you see the replay, he has a step on it, finds it over his shoulder, and hauls it in.
Yeah, 26-yard gain.
Well, here we are with Cheerleader of the Week, Junior Sarah Magyar, and we got a gift certificate for you. Peggy, why did you pick her for Cheerleader of the Week?
So I chose Sarah this week because she really stands out to me every week. She is here with the cheerleaders. She is also on color guard. So not only is she cheering on the sidelines the whole game, but she has to leave. She has to do pregame. She has to do halftime. So that really stands out to me because she really doesn't get a break or anything. And she keeps a smile on her face, and she just does the job that I expect her to do. And I'm really proud of her for that.
So you are doing color guard and you're doing cheer. What does it mean to you to be able to do both, especially be in cheer?
I love it. It's a lot of fun. Like, I love the atmosphere and like the vibe that it gives off. I love just like waking up in the morning knowing it's like a Friday and I get to come home, get ready for cheer, and then come here and cheer on the football players.
Do you have advice for anybody that might want to join cheer?
Just go for it. It's a lot of fun. It may seem nerve-wracking, but in the end, it's a blast.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. This week's sponsor is 𝐼𝐼𝐼𝐻 Pastry. There you go. So again, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2007 Wadsworth High School Marching Band. 𝐷𝒍𝒂𝒂𝒍𝒍 lead vocalist and songwriter Kurt Cobain said, "Don't read too much into my lyrics. A lot of times when I write lyrics, it's just at the last second because I'm really lazy. Then I find myself having to come up with explanations for them." So, we feature color guards Melody Johnson and Colin Morley's Nirvana's "Smells Like Teen Spirit." Mr. Brightside never made it to the top 100 chart. Since then, it has spent 260 weeks on the top 100 chart. It has sold 3.5 million copies and is still streamed over 1 million times a week. We feature color guard performer Ava Cartwright, our percussion section, and our trademark company front formation as Ada Wagner leads the Killers, Mr. Brightside. enjoyed tonight's show. This is the 2022 Wadsworth High School Marching Band.
We welcome you back to the booth here at 𝐼𝐼𝐼 Stadium.
Tonight we are here with Color Guard Member of the Week, Senior Melody Johnson. Congratulations. Can you please tell me, why did you pick Melody?
Because above just spinning and being, captain this year, she also truly cares about every single member on this guard. And that really shows just in the way that she talks to them and interacts with them and really tries to make sure that that bonding experience is happening as well.
And even though we're about mid-season now, she's still pushing the guard to get better and stronger and faster and spin better and everything and just be more of a group together. So we just want to say thank you for all your hard work.
Being a senior, can you tell me what it means to you to be in color guard this year?
It means something beyond what I can explain, because it's just something that it's something you kind of do, and when you do it and you love it, it shows, and it's a feeling beyond words when you have those performances and during practice when it's all happening. When it's all happening, it becomes something beyond yourself.
Can you give advice to any of the youngers that are maybe thinking about getting in color guard, or maybe some of them that might want to try out for winter guard?
Do it. If you think you'll enjoy it, do it, because I just know that from my experience with it, it was watching the color guard at every band show my brother was in. It was watching them and being like, I think maybe that's a thing I could do. And so I want to do it. I'm going to do it. Why the heck not? So,
Well, there you go. Just go ahead, try out and do it. You'll love it. Congratulations on being color guard of the week.
Let's on that play before the play was changed.
We'll stack with the keep just right around left end. He's got some running room. He'll come up and pick up 10, 11 yards, move the chains.
Well, that's a really nice job by that offensive line. The play is flowing left, and they're getting around, getting their hips around and sealing their guy to the inside, and that gives Will Stack plenty of time to get to the edge, turn it upfield for a Grizzly first down.
Figure with the carry. He's got a lot of running room. He splits Knights and defenders. He's going to go in and score for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies quickly on the board here in the third quarter.
That time they just opened up the floodgates for Kyle Figueroa.
And that offensive line of Aaron Reese, Ty Hardy, John Byers, Jared Pasco, and even Crowley. Nice job.
46-yard touchdown run for Kyle Figueroa. And the Grizzlies up 27-0 as Dinwiddie lines up for the PAT. And we got a whistle. And it looks like we may have
we got a Knight defender walking off the field. Not exactly sure.
Number 8 is leaving the game, Tucker Rusk.
No one came in for him. I didn't see anyone come in, so did they have too many men on the field?
Yeah, they did have too many men on. There were 12 on the field. We'll do it again. Pasco to Holder, Dinwiddie to the kicker.
No good.
Yeah, pressure came from the left side there, and it might have forced Jack Dinwiddie to sweep that ball to the left, and that is his first miss of his career on a PAT at the varsity level. 27-0, your Grizzlies lead it, 9:19.
Something I didn't like there, Figure coming off limping a great deal and going to the bench.
Well, if you saw on that touchdown run, on the touchdown run, he escaped a tackle. Not sure if it was on that play or on the. Against a terrific defense, and now the Grizzlies showing blitz.
Yeah, Ian Kaufman got Prost on both, look like they're coming off the edge. Lincoln's rolls, throws to the running back out of the backfield, I believe.
Yeah, that's an outstanding open field tackle by guess who? Braden Probst.
That was caught by number 80, Owen Smotek, which was short of the first down. It brings up 4th and 4.
Yeah, you got to go for it now. If you're Nordonia, you're down 27-0, and you've not been able to stop this Wadsworth offense much.
But would you want to if you don't get it, you're giving them the ball on the 30.
Well, we've seen this earlier in the game where he would pooch punt it, and he's
looking to throw. Picks up the first down, gets knocked out of bounds. Number 12, Bucks, knocks him out of bounds after picking up.
And you got to wonder if Coach Fox is trying to get the ball to these receivers in the open field and letting them do some of the work by hitting some of the short passes. And Palinkas is going to get sacked on the play.
Sams is there. Ian Kaufman's there.
And Luke Ryder.
Number 9.
Sams getting credit on a sack. Pressure comes. Sams is the first one there, and he'll get credit for the sack. And 4th down and 12 now for the Knights. And now you've got to punt it.
Davis Nye back to receive the punt, and he's going to be around the 33-yard line of the Grizzlies. And it looks like the Grizzlies are going to come after this one. You got everyone on the line ready to go. Yep. Almost blocked. Davis Knight does a great job just grabbing it and falling to the ground. Save it. They were like 48-0 and 46-7.
Yeah.
Now freshmen play tomorrow morning. It's almost a doubleheader. The freshmen will play, and then the JV will play at Nordonia tomorrow. So, man, hands. That gift card's gonna. We can vote ourselves player of the week, right? No, it can't be. We're not a player.
Cannot do it. There's our player of the month right there.
All right,
Tom Stugmeyer.
Woolstack rolls left. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets out of bounds. Picks up as much as he could.
Yeah, he had a good look at the speed of Asher Wilson as he's trying to chase Stack from behind from that left end position. Stack only able to get a gain of about 1 on the play. 3rd down and 8 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the offensive line's done a great job. Nice job by Davis Nye, cutting straight upfield, picks up the 1st down before he's taken out of bounds by a host of Knights.
Davis Nye doing an excellent job reading the defense as he gets the handoff there from Will Stack.
Big game all the way down.
Now you'll see if we get another look at this as he turns his shoulders upfield. I mean, he's running hard and running with determination, something that perhaps is an improvement from games prior.
Figure is back in backfield. He's behind Stack now. Good to see him back in the game. Will Stack keeps it. He's got a big hole. He's going to go in to score.
Now let's give Davis Nye the assist on that one because he's one-on-one out there and he does a great job blocking the cornerback, allowing Will Stack to get to the edge and in the end zone for a big Grizzly touchdown.
That defense and that linebacker come busting down, so Stack keeps it. You see the linebacker right there comes down.
There's the block by Davis Nye. Just gets enough of him.
Was actually the other kick is up and good, but something wasn't quite right there either.
I think that was partial.
Up at its 48-yard line to receive this punt. Almost end of the 3rd. He muffs the catch, and boy, he's going to be tackled by Blackburn and Kaufman at the 1-yard line. But there's a penalty flag.
And Wadsworth is saying they're going to decline it. And it looks like to be on Nordonia.
The Grizzlies going to take over on the 4-yard line of the Knights.
Wow. first half we saw where the snap comes back, it's low, he drops and goes to his knee. And
you got to wonder if he's just how close Blackburn came last time for blocking it. Maybe it was in his head, hey, I got to get rid of this quickly, and he just made a mistake. So looks like a very good possibility. We're going to tack on another 6 points here in a moment, I would have to think. But next week, the Grizzlies travel to Stowe. Now, a couple things. It's a 7:30 start, not a 7 o'clock. Davis Nye in motion, fakes the jet sweep, looking, pulls it down, now throws, caught by Drew Jones, and he goes in and scores.
Now that's Drew Jones. I believe that's his first football game, first touchdown of the season.
Woolstack looks to run, then pulls it down and throws. It's a wide open Jones. You get a replay here. Fakes the handoff to both Nye and Figure.
Will does just a great job. One, on just the reading that play as to whether or not leave it in the belly or pull it out on. That's the RPO that we talk about so often. And, you know, Drew Jones finding some open space. Touchdown, Grizzlies, and to John Bernard downstairs in the truck, making all of this happen. We're back to the running clock. And I know we don't have time of possession on there, and we talked about it earlier, how important that is. And again, we talked about it. We've dominated every facet of this football game.
Absolutely.
And so proud of this Wadsworth Grizzly program. A good look at the young ladies who are keeping the faithful here energized and cheering the Grizzly team on. They are coaches
Chris Beery.
Cheerleading advisors, Peggy Galata, varsity cheerleaders there. Olivia Benner, Lindsay Chastain,
Claire Ferguson,
Lily Frank, Aubrielle Grindle, Abby Hansey, Kenna Kemple, Chloe Levitt, Sarah Maguire?
Yep. Clock is continuously running. High snap, does a great job, Chester does, to get the ball down. We got a Knight just weaving, bobbing all over the place, and the ball comes out. Wadsworth calls saying they have the ball, number 44 for the Grizzlies. Casey Hill is the one signal Wadsworth had the ball, but is not given to them.
Well, Blake Allen doing everything he can to get into the end zone as he weaves his way through the Grizzly defense. And
I don't know which young man. You see a good shot of the student section there, lining it up against the fence in all their cowboy attire, flannel, cowboy hats, overalls.
They have had a rootin', what is it called? A rootin', shooting good time tonight.
Down the
And I am here with Player of the Week, Luke Ryder. What grade are you in?
I'm a junior this year.
You're a junior, so you got one more year to go.
Yes, I do.
You're the Player of the Week, and what is it like to be playing football your junior year on this team?
I would say it's just really fun, especially with like all the friends and stuff that are like with me. Like I love the seniors this year. I'm so glad I get to like play with them. I mean, last year I played a little bit, but I mean, especially this year. This is probably this is going to be one of my funnest years for sure.
What advice do you have for the younger kids that are looking to get into football or try to get on the varsity team next year?
I mean, I would just say really just work really hard. I mean, because I'm really small for my size playing nose. So, I mean, it's really tough out there. But, I mean, as long as you keep working, keep like going in practice, going hard, you'll be able to make it. And it'll be really fun, especially when you're doing it with all your friends.
Have you done anything different this year than you did last year to prepare yourself?
I mean, I definitely got in the weight room a lot more. And then, I mean, really just making a bond with all the people on my team, really just like opening up to everyone. So, I mean, yeah, I would say that's really just it. And, I mean, just working harder for sure, really taking it like more serious.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for this interview and congratulations. This week's sponsor is 𝐼𝐼𝐼𝐻 Pastry.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's it. Final score tonight.
The Grizzlies will move to 4-2 on the season, and the Knights, they deal the Nordonia Knights their very first loss of this 2022 season. They will drop to 5-1, and they'll fall to one game behind the Hudson Explorers in the conference standings.
Yes, absolutely a dominant performance by the Grizzlies on the field tonight. Way to step back in, refocus after a rough, hard-fought loss last week against Hudson. Nice job. Way to keep their composure. Again, not a lot of penalties tonight on the Grizzlies, which is good. That's been something I've been harping on all season, but the Grizzlies come out victorious, 41-14 against the Nordonia Knights.
Yeah, it was great to see this offense put so many points up on the board. So we've got a great crew here.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.